favorite campaigns of 2026 Q1, favorite trends in general. What are we thinking? We've like entered Q2 somehow.
I'm not
I don't
Very
even know
convinced
what
those
to
young.
do yet.
exist.
Don't rush it. We still have like 2 days. We have today and tomorrow of Q1, I believe. So, hey now.
Hey now,
Hey now,
hey
hey now, Sky.
now, this
Oh
is what
my God.
Wow.
brands are made of.
Hey, submitted to
Sorry, that
Disney.
was the wrong show. Should we be talking? No, sorry. Brand moments. Listen, I we talked about it. Did we discover his name, Mr. Fantastic?
Mhm,
Mr.
mhm.
Fantastic? Okay, not Mr. Wonderful, not to be confused with that guy. Mr. Fantastic's
With Kevin
partnership with
Cavalieri.
IHOP, I like not just because we know the people at IHOP, but because I really appreciated how silly and like what's the word?
Whimsical?
Whimsical. Yes, that was the word. It was very whimsical. I appreciated it. Everybody needs. Also, I found out that like there's like a classification of pancakes, and IHOP makes like a true pancake, but other places don't. So
I love their
there's some added
pancakes.
whimsy is that IHOP has the most respected pancake in the
I
culinary
would
IHOP
world.
is my breakfast, if that makes sense.
no, that absolutely does. Where it's like brunch. Like who is brunching, like that checks out. I would also want to add
It's
that
brunch.
whimsy as a trend for Q1. We're not wrong. We're
Okay,
not wrong.
Went
Like an
very
actual
hard.
thing.
It fits with Pinterest.
I think
It
we're
does.
understand. Okay, wait. Actually, I have something else to add to that that isn't just like easy. Apple
Apple,
did whimsy
Apple,
Oh
in
yeah.
Q1.
That was your favorite. Actually,
That's
that
true.
was it right
That's true. That's
there.
a good one because I
definitely.
just kept sending it to the group because I was
Rave.
like, I don't normally send ads like this over and over. And I'm like, oh my God, it's cute because Apple has been known for so long to just not post organic.
Have the least interesting socials
That
possible.
too. Yeah, they did Apple TV. Like Apple TV was kind of Apple's first step into social as a
Mhm.
thing. But then for there to be posts from at Apple on the timeline in 2026 before Grand
That
Theft
are
Auto
Something to
silly.
6,
enjoy.
that's crazy.
Viral.
We got Apple Organic Social for GTA 6.
Yeah, I think it's crazy how we went from like jingle bait to Hannah Montana
The
memes.
FaceTime with the lime and the lemon is so good.
No, love that one. But
Something
there
else
was
that's
a,
also
a
really
large gap of
something
stuff.
that's really funny to me is whimsy being the trend for Q1. Whimsy was also one of the trends that we cited in 2025 Q1 in our
Hmm.
trend report. That was like one of the big things because playing pretend was back. And maybe it's just beginning of the year. It's the attitude that we're entering into coming out of the holidays and a bunch of new tech announcements that always happen around Q3, Q4. Everybody's like, get me out. I want something fresh.
Yeah, get the
Get
creative
me
going.
out of here.
I say that once a day. It's Dana's fault.
It's a really
sorry.
good one.
Mhm.
Um,
Maybe there's just a lot of places you would like to leave.
This is true.
who else has some faves? Other
Deja mentioned favorite moment was the new Apple emojis and how brands participated in the like
what a good
bold.
segue.
I did I hey
Well,
thanks. Uh,
Apple.
oh,
Yes.
Hmm.
It
Apple
came
app.
out already too.
Apple,
But yeah,
pineapple, pineapple, McDonald's.
there you go. I thought this was also interesting because it started off as like a tweet of someone saying, "Hey, these are going to be the new emojis." This one I personally align with, feels like it reflects the times. And for brands to kind of take that moment over, from that was actually really interesting, just showing like how it fits within their like brand mission vibe, um, overall, and to see it enjoyed. And surprisingly, also on Twitter, I feel like there were a bunch of really popular Twitter trends that came out this quarter. And I was like, hey, kind of proud of the platform. Congratulations. Y'all are having fun over here for once.
I did appreciate it. Felt like another like I felt like this specific type of energy I haven't witnessed on the platform since all of the brands decided to tweet the mouthless emoji. Dana. That was a real deep cut for Dana. Like
That was
that was several
It was-
brands ago, several lives ago.
oh,
We all just tweeted
oh
the same emoji
dear.
because we could. Kind of
Right.
had the
It
same
was
energy.
that. It was that, and it was train.
Yeah. Yeah. Also,
Train
to
was
Deja's
very
point,
silly.
like it matches the times. Like it kind of reminds me when the melting emoji came out and everyone was just like,
Mm.
like that was also a really bad time.
Mm.
History through emojis. I need this anthology now.
Yes.
For
same.
real.
Somebody call ophthalmology nerd.
And Jess Zafaris, both of them. It's a collab. Anything else, or should I start asking people who they are?
I mean, I mean,
What?
well,
Hey, what? Whoa!
sure.
Hey!
I don't know.
Whoa! Wait!
Why did I stop that? I don't know. I guess I had one more thing to say, but like
Say it.
the brand's having fun again. Twitter, and then also by having fun on Threads. Like, are we moving back to these more text-based platforms for the fun? Have we figured out that video content, as much as we sprinted towards
Isn't the
it,
end all be all.
it's not the end all be all. And in fact, there's been success lately on Facebook with like the Facebook posts of it all. And I really feel like a Twitter post, a tweet, if you will, and
What
a
is
Facebook,
that?
I don't know anymore. But they're very similar in the sense of we don't have to do short form video content. It is high lift. Can we treat it as high lift and say that this isn't the only thing that we can do? Because also, it takes a lot of work to be funny on a text-based platform.
And there are
It's
also
work.
just certain types
It's
of
a
humor
barrier,
that
yeah.
don't lend themselves to video. Like they're
Yeah.
funnier as just a couple words.
Short, snappy.
I do feel like there's still this like contention between which app will take over. Like, is it Blue Sky? Is it Threads? Is it Twitter still? I don't know.
Facebook.
Facebook.
Hey,
I saw
although they
Brand
did
Flakes talk
just
about,
lose a lawsuit in New Mexico for being like
this is
bad.
true. Brand Flakes was on TikTok last night
Brand
talking
Flakes.
about how he made like a smooth 5K.
Oh,
He was like, while my comments were homophobic, I made $5,000 just repurposing my content from TikTok. So everybody was like, how do we make content for Facebook? So maybe might be a thing this year. I don't know. But
I also
however, I find
think
it very interesting.
oh, are you looking for the
I also think
thing I
social
sent?
media just
Yes, I was.
It's on Burger King UK.
that'll do it. Social media just loves a diaspora as well. We love to go
Mhm.
from one platform to another whenever something gets a little bit stale. So
It's
from
true.
Twitter back to Tumblr,
The users
back
get a little
to
cranky.
Threads, or now Substack.
The
and then
children yearn for the
TikTok, and
minds.
everybody gets yes. We love to be a community that moves from place to place. We have no home. We're just nomads on the internet, and we've all gotten sick of slop. And I think the short form video fatigue is certainly hitting, and everybody's ready for just Pringles again.
Speaking of Pringles,
When you say Pringles, this is a Facebook post from Burger King UK that just says Pringles text. Just says Pringles. They're not associated, but they got 329 reactions on Facebook. So
I love that for
No.
them.
is that something?
I feel like this
I
is such a good
know.
example of like no, maybe this didn't boost your brand equity or sell more Whoppers, but it activated 300 400 people who maybe wouldn't have interacted with your brand today. Like this is a good example of the not the billboard approach, but what is it? It's like not a billboard but a lottery ticket.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also,
Yeah.
whose marketing C-suite is actively caring what you do on Facebook?
Well,
Because it used to be your polished posts were Facebook, Instagram, and then you could go crazy on
Twitter.
because nobody cared. And then that's where you would see brands succeed because it was this like less polished, more authentic moment. And now
Yeah.
nobody cares about what you're doing on
All
Facebook.
the
So
turntables.
if you want to wild out, go.
Everything's a
Oh,
circle.
yeah.
Everything is a circle.
We're remembering our recipes and going back to what we used to know. But yeah, calling it. Is Facebook the platform of the year? Who knows?
Now,
Somebody tell my
Only time will tell.
let's put
tell
a
Nana.
name to that hypothesis. That's Deja.
Hey,
Deja just
that's
said that.
Deja.
Deja just said that. So when it becomes true, that was Deja. Okay. I'm Ryan.
I'm not. I'm Dana.
I don't know how
And
to
I'm
appoint.
Benton. And
Yay.
my favorite campaign from this past quarter has to be the David Hoyle collaboration with Mugler, because this is so ridiculously unhinged. It is just reels on the Instagram account of Mugler's Instagram account of David Hoyle, who is an avant-garde performance artist, um, who is in drag, giving you the best tips of how to dress, when to drink champagne. They sent him to Paris Fashion Week to do coverage a couple of weeks ago. It's it's so extended. I only expected 2 or 3 videos, but the fact that it has kept going is just absolutely wonderful to me. And it brings me an immense amount of joy every time it crosses my feed. So if you're, let me put you on if you're not aware.
Logically, a bus journey can be a real education. I'm in love with my bag. It's got quite a large capacity, and I keep in mind sausage rolls and herbal cigarettes.
I
Such a
love
bizarre way, but so effective to like, why do I want a Mugler bag now? Like, give me that purse.
it's very silly
How
and
to
it's
dress.
sorry, still talking. Uh it's like it's entertaining. It's yes, the product is within the frame
And
of
prominently featured.
and prominently featured, but like
But not the
the act
center of the moment.
yes, it's the person conveying the message, not the product as the message.
Mhm. It's like gay QVC. It's really
Kind
just
of. It
excellent.
kind of was gay QVC. It kind of reminded me of that burger account or like the fast food explanation account. Like it has this like portrayal of itself that's kind of unserious, which is also very important. I think that brands taking this like it doesn't have to be like, this luxury thing that's so much better than you ever will be. Like it can just be a little silly and a little gay too.
I think a lot of
Fast food
brands,
explanation account is very good.
Yes, yes, that
yes,
that one. Thank you.
yes. I think that a lot of beauty brands and fashion brands that are in this kind of capacity are trying to show you an aspirational lifestyle. And they're trying to sell the dream of if you get this bag, you'll be this person. But in this example, this person looks kind of insane, intentionally, respectfully, in all aspects. Uh, so it's no longer aspirational, and the subversion here is that this character is just a character and it's removing the aspirational lifestyle aspect of it, which I think is very cool.
True, making it a lot more attainable, normal. Or did I make that up?
And historically, no,
Okay.
exactly, from somebody who historically like would not have had like the level of access to this type of luxury house, somebody that would have like not wanted this, but or would not have had this association with this brand before now. So it's really just a great thing to see.
We love being inclusive instead of exclusive.
Speaking of things that we don't really love to see, Dana, would you like to take it away?
You
Oh
get
my
the
goodness.
limo out front. Ooh, oh. Hottest styles, every shoe, every color, except for what we're about to say. Go on.
Thank you.
Go on then.
Thank you, Ryan.
Take it away.
Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. So earlier this week we saw the 20th anniversary of Hannah Montana. Uh, for many people, this is an incredibly cultural significant moment. The girlies that are late 20s, early 30s, and I will say a lot of girlies that are kind of in marketing departments making decisions about what content goes up onto socials on behalf of brands. This is an incredibly nostalgic moment. This is, their Disney Channel growing up. This is the Miley Cyrus love. This is the best of both worlds. So we do have our Hannah Montana. If you're not familiar, where have you been? I don't know. Uh, it's the best of both worlds. She is regular girl by day, pop star by night. So it's showing this like duality. The Miley Cyrus of it all turns into this like she's an incredible pop culture creator. She's been on the scene for over 20 years. I don't know what else to say. Deja, do you have anything else to add about the importance of the Hannah Montana of it all before we talk brand stuff?
I think culturally, yes, like you said, huge, but the fact that from what I gathered, this almost didn't even happen, and I think it would have been a huge disservice to the show in general. Um, Almost didn't happen, as in I don't think it was even in the works, and then she was like, "Hey, there's gonna be a this," and then everyone's like, "Oh my God, it is! It's time! It's been 20 years," and then all of a sudden, I feel like Disney just kind of started putting things together.
Yeah.
It did feel a bit thrown together, so all of that kind of makes sense. Um, but I'm glad they were at least able to gather all the elements together, including even Airbnb putting it up as like a hey, come rent the place kind of thing.
Yes,
I
I
I
loved the Airbnb activation.
I just want to emphasize, Dana, you kind of mentioned like if you aren't aware of Hannah Montana, where have you been? And speaking of the type of age range, I am too young to have seen Hannah Montana in its prime when it was going on. A couple of people here missed it in the opposite direction,
You can say it
but
was me.
yet
I was too old for Hannah Montana. It was I
okay.
I
I was a
wasn't.
I was Ren and Stimpy. I was Clarissa Explains It All. My blonde girly was Clarissa Explains. Oh,
But I just want to say, like, think about how many internet culture references were birthed from this. My entire Disney Channel era that I grew up with stands on the shoulders of Hannah Montana and the legacy that she has built. Um, and every time the transition music came on in the special, every time when the climb was played, like best believe I knew all the words
Yeah.
just because of how culturally significant it has been for the past 20 years. And I don't think I realized that until I watched it.
it's kind of SpongeBobby.
It's
Yes.
kind of
It's got
SpongeBobby.
Well, you know what it kind of reminds me of is when Finding Nemo did that special, like, no, was it just like the second Finding? I don't, there was like an end scene with Ellen, right? Ellen was involved in Finding Nemo.
she's
Yeah.
She
Dory.
was Dory, and she gave that like speech at the end of the movie, and everyone was like, "Oh my God, Dory's all grown up and she's giving me life advice." Then, the Ellen Gate happened or whatever, and everyone was like, "Never mind, I don't think that was special to me anymore." Whatever. Same vibe, but like the internet was not in a place where you could just go ask a chatbot to make an interesting post for you to meet that
Mm.
moment. Because that was 15 years ago. I don't know. That was a while ago. So this is like the new age version of that moment that's touching on people's life experience. And I feel some brands certainly showed up to the moment. I don't know if they met it.
That is a really good way to describe it. And I think kind of going back to the people creating content for brands are essentially the age group that would have been having nostalgia for Miley Cyrus, for the Hannah Montana of it all. Um, but yeah, like so if you don't have this visual on screen, I've posted this to LinkedIn multiple times and I'm not even sorry about it. We saw a lot of brands taking their products and making Hannah Montana pop culture references. And this is de-evolution. This is a product, two products next to each other.
It's
One
the
has a brand wig.
enshittification of brand marketing.
Yes, perfect. It's products, it's a product with a brown wig, it's a product with a blonde wig next to each other. They all say the best of both worlds. There's another kind of post as well where it's just product with blonde wig. Uh, Product, blonde wig, pop star headset, microphone. We have a Twizzlers, we have a Morton Salt with a blonde wig, just a can of salt.
And they paid for that to be an ad, mind you.
Stop.
Yes, on Instagram.
I'm seeing so
Oh,
many brands
It
I used
was,
to work with in here.
ugh.
it's chewy.
And
Can we bring back the word
just to
chewy?
just to say it outright for people who don't have this visual, in yesterday's issue, you can find this there. But Dana has put together 3 Canva graphics for a total of 72 of
72.
these posts that look from all different brands that look exactly the same.
You know when
I
you get
cannot,
those
like, I
all
just
got
want to
the
say
same
that
collages?
directly.
You know
We're gonna
those
do this.
collages
Yes.
where there's like a million photos of people and like overall it represents a larger photo because they're all so small they make
Mhm.
up that's what this looks like, except the
Yeah,
the
yeah.
final photo is just shit.
It's just
It's just
trash.
shit
And
garbage.
we're saying 72. This does not include the ones where I was like, I don't have enough room. I'm gonna table that one. So there's probably, I mean, 30 more in the discard
Countless.
pile. Like
Yeah.
it sucks. I hate this.
Well, here's why
Um,
I hate it so much. Most of these are AI generated.
True.
Yeah. I feel like Hannah
Stupid.
deserved better. From Disney to
Also,
brands
like
trying to newsjack this.
the funny when you are a brand and you touch culture and you go, haha, I get it, it's funny. You have to get it for it to be funny. And let me tell you, the memes that are popping off are Miley Cyrus smoking the biggest fucking blunt I've ever seen. Nobody's like, I love that she has a
Oh, did
different
they?
wig. You did.
I think you broke the sound barrier, babe.
I'm sorry.
No, like nobody is shocked that Miley Cyrus lives a double life because that's something we discovered 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Because we watched the show. We were all there. We don't need a reminder on how the universe of Miley Cyrus or Miley Stewart becoming Hannah Montana works. It's like funny when you add to the conversation, not when you just echo it over and 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 over.
Personally, this is in the Substack as well, but I got the ick from the number of food brands that put hair on their product. Like, I don't want to associate hair on food. To me, I hate
I don't
that.
want to
So that was
see
funny
a
to
blonde
me.
wig on your shrimp.
Because I used to put hair on food because it was absurd and disgusting. So it worked for a brand that was trying to be disgusting.
But if you're not going that hard into that direction, it just doesn't make sense. It just feels like it's half baked when you're not fully committing to the bit.
You know what this is? This is brand virtue signaling.
It is.
It's like
Oh, yeah.
it's just saying, "Hello, I understand this thing. Relate to me," instead of like
Yes.
and have you ever like met a person like that that's just like, "Oh yeah, hashtag internet." Like people can tell when you're pretending. That's where I'll leave
For
that.
sure. Can we just do one last thing on the Hannah Montana bit? Pull up the poll that we had. This is obviously from a brand marketer perspective, but it's like even you enjoying the brands that you follow. Out of everyone, I was actually kind of shocked that pretty much everyone was like, "Oh, I liked everyone that literally didn't do anything Hannah Montana." So it's like all for naught. I hope not.
I mean, like increasing in value every day is the skill to know when to shut up.
Absolutely.
You don't always have to, like, not every trend proves that your brand is in the pulse and like in culture, because not like, do you know a person like that? Maybe, but like, do they respond to every trend? Because like people just like don't relate to some things. It's okay to not always be the loudest one in the room.
Yeah.
And we just talked about a couple minutes ago about how social media is shifting away from more visual back to more text-based because people want to be on less. People understand that they're addicted. People understand that this is just algorithmic slop, regardless of whether or not it's AI. It really is just all the same at this point. And when the culture is so against just images for images sake, and you really want to make the most of the time that you are going to be on social media, nobody's standing out here. Nobody's winning. Who is this for?
Who is this for is a question I love to ask. And to me, the Hannah Montana of it all, this is not for a brand's audience. This is the marketing team posting for themselves. This is going in a deck
That
somewhere.
one.
This is
Yeah.
going in a text somewhere. This is saying, check, we did our pop culture reference for Q1. Got it in the bag. What's our pop culture reference pile on for Q2?
I like what Benton said, and even said whether or not it's AI, but I do think that the AI tool use is contributing to this like sea of likeness. And that's why, as a user reaction, the behavior is to leave these places. That's why the user reaction is to stop being involved in these areas where it's just a pool of AI slop, and then to start going places where maybe people are saying thoughts that they have.
For sure.
Definitely.
Let's do a quick rapid fire, actually. This is a freshman on the internet. Drewski, Erica Kirkified, Benton. What do we think?
So I saw this earlier when you sent this link in, and I did think that this was Erica Kirk at first. I'm sorry to say. But then when I realized, I was like, Drewski has been everywhere this year. We've seen him in Super Bowl ads for T-Mobile. He is going to be a guest commentator on The Voice. This is absolutely ridiculous. It truly is the year of Drewski. Deja, we were just talking a little bit before about how he's been a creator, like 40 under 40, a Forbes creator for several years now. I just think that I love seeing him. I love seeing where he pops up at. But this was truly unexpected, and he loves to get a little publicity moment.
Oh yeah, for sure. He's definitely the king of saturation. Um, and in an interesting way, and across many different industries, because we've seen him, like you saw up there, T-Mobile, The Voice. I also saw exclusively a TikTok ad for Buffalo Wild Wings, which I'm not even sure anyone still really goes there since Wingstop has been like the king of wings. So very interesting taps that he's gotten, and then also on his own personal creative ventures doing things that have been very rage baity, which we saw at the top of last year is still continuing between this skit here that's very touchy subject to another very touchy subject that was a very popular skit he did was in the church and what it's like during the tithing experience. So yeah, very interesting time on the internet. Just wanted to give you guys that rapid fire.
I love to see a creator working with a brand where the brand is fully benefiting from the creator because the creator's going mega viral right now.
Yeah,
It's a
that's
good
insane.
relationship to see. I love to see Drewski winning, even if it's insane.
What can we say?
It's definitely insane. Like, it's to me, I'm surprised that brands are still actively working with Drewski. Like, I know
Yeah.
he's on
Is
the way
this
up.
brand safe?
Is this brand safe? Is this brand safe? And are the
Well,
brands that are working with Drewski like comfortable that he just did whiteface Erica Kirk?
Yeah.
oh, I one thing I have to add to the brand safety question is that when Elon bought Twitter, brand safety was like almost being like hard launched as a concept. And they were like,
Mhm.
how are brands going to stay safe? And Elon said, fuck you.
True.
Uh, I think that was a turning point in the definition of brand safety. And I think that some brands are like, there's no such thing. I feel like since that moment, we've seen some, like, you know, that toffee company on TikTok where it's their whole bit to hate Donald Trump. I think that we're seeing the line move. You've seen them before and you've been like, this is a weird bit. And I was like, no, that's their whole thing.
Oh, kind of like how Shake Shack is like,
Oh,
Yes.
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 okay, got
I
it,
think it
got it.
goes both ways, but I do
Agreed.
think that line has moved to where brand safety is like, are we pissing off a couple people? Is it okay? I think that question it's a wild, we're in the Wild West now, is what I'm saying.
No, for real. It was a wild time on Twitter when all of the ads were incredibly harsh and unsettling, and then it was just served next to brand content. It was a very strange time.
Yeah. Speaking of, or like in the terms of now, right now, what else are we seeing that we love? Or just notice?
We
I don't
we
love
have
everything.
noticed a few campaigns that we can take pretty quickly here for you guys. Um, Benton, can we start with the hand-drawn campaigns that
Yes,
we
we
noticed?
can. So we've talked about people leaving social media because of AI slop. AI slop is huge right now. We're also seeing a lot of return to craft, return to handmade things. You're seeing a lot of graphic design trends, probably related to paper ephemera, hand-drawn things. This new campaign is a hand-drawn little perfume. This calls back to Chanel's 2015 Mother's Day campaign, where Chanel employees had their kids draw their products and then put them on their ad space. So this is a reference to that, and it's also a reference to a little bit of just it's whimsy, it's childlike, it's the human element of it, and I've really enjoyed seeing this week.
So we had one from Touchland where I think this is fan mail. So it's a new series dedicated to the art of being seen by you. I'm pretty sure this is fan mail because it doesn't reference their kids doing it, but it's just a whole bunch of like hand-drawn Touchlands. There's one that's like Hello Kitty on line paper, and I was like, "Oh my goodness, did somebody do this? Was this a middle school like between periods activity?"
I
Because
love
it
the highlighter color texture, the most amazing thing
Yes.
ever. Seeing all of these scan, and they're all scans.
yeah, I love it.
Really
It
And
cute.
I
kind of
think
feels like
they're,
we're not really strangers.
yeah. And they're well loved
Yes, it
by
does.
Gen Z and Gen Alpha. Like if you don't have a Touchland in
Yes.
your bag, you're not cool.
No, like remember the elephant drama, or I don't remember the brand. Big elephant,
Drunk
something elephant,
elephant.
drunk elephant. Remember the drama when kids were like really into it and everyone was pissed? Like this is one of the activities that kids will do when they can't get the actual product. They'll like draw it and then
Mhm.
it's like one of their dollhouse toys almost. It's really cute.
Hmm.
Also, they're future
And Knuckles,
customers. Let's be real. Get them young.
Yes, if they aren't already via their parents.
Yeah, if this is the only one they own, it won't be for long.
Right. I had actually two more to throw in here. One being with Hollister and their graduation campaign with Gigi Perez. I thought it was really interesting that they decided to share their whole strategy with people, brands, and things exclusively on their Substack. That while they did do a bit on their Instagram page, it was just really nice to see that they wanted to tell other teams like how they did it all. But Tapping Gigi was interesting. She's a TikTok viral singer. She just did a collab with Mumford and Sons recently. And for this graduation campaign, they took Green Day's Good Riddance, which definitely feels very transformative, moving to the next stage in your life. So I think overall it was a nice rollout in that regard. And from what I'd seen in the comments, people were really excited to see Gigi kind of be the face of this and also begin to accept that like next phase of their life with graduation coming up soon because we are in prom season, promposal season, so it's all right in time.
How
no,
dare
I think
you
this,
invoke graduation? You know, the class of 2020 didn't get one, right? Sorry.
oh my God, the comment section goes
That's just
wild.
a meme. If you're going, what the hell does that mean? It doesn't. Sorry.
Culture lives in the comments section.
But yeah, hey guys, did we do it? Did
I
we
think-
I
just
think we did.
Well,
I
hey,
think that we did it.
you know, since I have this slide, we might as well just revisit. These are our names.
I just leaned the
I know, I'm
complete
sorry.
wrong
I keep
direction.
doing it too. One day we'll learn our stage directions for camera. But this has been
Right.
Silence Brand Live.
Can we get it? Can we get a clean
Oh, wait.
pic?
Can we
still?
get just like some kind of, everyone needs like a fidget.
Yeah, pop your fidget. All right. Did we do it? All right. You know what? Hey, thanks for being here.
Thanks
We'll
for
be
being
back
here.
Pleasure.
later.
It's
sometime.
important.
I don't know.
It's important to be here. It's important to be there for your friends, family, even.
Everywhere.
And we'll see you
Um,
in your inbox tomorrow
Bye. Yes.
on Friday.
Oh, tomorrow's Friday? I'm
And it's
lost.
free.
I'm scared.
God, I never know what day it is.
Also, okay, I found the button. Should I press it?
Yeah.
Do it.